Namaste all. Vaidya Siminaini and Vaidya Rohit Prabhu are back to our channel Ayurveda in a nutshell. So we got so many requests regarding what is food should be consumed, what is the right diet to be consumed, what is ahara in Ayurveda, and through messages, through mails. So we decided we'll make series on food, Ayurvedic dietetics. So this series is going to be like we are going to discuss many important factors like what are the daily consumable foods which are good, what are the rules of eating food, what are the things which we should keep in mind before eating food, what are the food which should not be consumed, what are the wrong combinations of food. All these are going to be addressed now. So first, before starting our topic, I would like to tell you that our Acharya have given lots of importance to Ahara. So there are called as Trai Upastambhas, Ahara, Nidra and Brahmacharya. So Ahara is called as Mahabhaishajya by Acharya Kashyapa. He tells it is the best form of medicine also. What we eat are what we are. So here we are bringing you the most important series. So please do subscribe to our channel and make sure you share to as much as possible. Because if it is Ayurveda, it matters. There's Ayurveda has clearly explained about balanced diet in it. So it's not just nutrients or vitamins, minerals, but what combination is right, what combination is wrong, everything has been clearly mentioned. So there are few food items which can be consumed daily which are very nutritious and healthy. What are they called? Nitya Sevaniya Dravyas. The 10 drugs which can be taken on daily basis are which are nutritious are going to be discussed here. I'm very sure most of you must be knowing all of them, but what is the right one in that category and what is the nutritious quantity, quality, and what are the benefits those are going to give you? I'm going to discuss about them here. So what are the 10 drugs? So those are Shashtika Shali Mudga, Saindava Amlaki Yavan, Antariksha Paya Sarpi, Jangala Madhu Cha Abhyaset. So these are the 10 drugs. So first one is Shashtika Shali. What is Shashtika Shali? The rice which is harvested in 60 days. So we have been seeing in traditional practice, in medications and as a food also, Kerala has been a state where it has been following this rice which is very healthy. Now why only Shashtika Shali? Because it's light for digestion, it's good, it is not having more content of carbohydrates which is going to put on weight, and it is healthy for all the lifestyle disorders also. And what are the qualities of it according to Ayurveda? So it is Laghu, as I mentioned before, and it is Bhagna Sandhana Kara. Bhagna Sandhana Kara is the one which it helps even in bones, in strengthening the bones. So in we have a procedure called as Shashtika Shali Pindasveda where we use this rice for strengthening the body when neuromuscular disorders for kids and for older people also this is being used. So it's very beneficial in that way. So there's a special quality of this rice. It pacifies the Tridosha. Vata, Pitta, Kapha, as I've been discussing in all my videos. So it pacifies all the three doshas and maintains the equilibrium of the body. So one thing to be understood is rice is something which is, although being snigdha, that is unctuous, is little grahi or constipative in nature. Its very own nature is that way. So we do, so many people follow this wrong nature of eating rice is this is dry and we take again it with some dry items like fry or anything which is again going to cause constipation more and more. So if you observe any day you're eating more of rice in a day or more biryanis or any function you attend more rice, next day you observe constipation. So we are supposed to take the rice along with a liquid medium every time. So even if you're taking a fry, you are supposed to take some liquid medium also along with it. So that's what helps is in maintaining the equilibrium, which is the most important aspect of taking food. And what again, there's one peculiar characteristic of any of the rice, if you see, it's mutrala in nature. So if you have observed, people tell I go to washroom more times at night. Apart from diabetes also people have this complaint. So why does this happen? This is because rice has more of carbohydrate, so the more urine output is absorbed. So again, it's telling you all this. It's important not just cutting down rice completely, it's important what quality of rice we are taking and what quantity of rice we are taking. That's all which is mattering to us. And what kind of rice, like Shashtikashali is better compared to white rice. If you are taking white rice, 1 year older white rice is better. Then red rice is very beneficial, brown rice is beneficial compared to white rice. So whatever is available near you, take red rice, brown rice, or anything which is available near you. The second one is mudga, and mudga is very beneficial because all the pulses, if you see, they are the richest source of protein, and for vegetarians especially mudga is very useful. Now what is mudga? Mudga is nothing but our green gram which we take on regular basis. So mudga not only helps us in gaining proteins, but it is very rich in other nutrients, vitamins, minerals, which is very helpful for our body. So it is one of the congenial diet even in the very sick and ill state. So the cold, when people are having cold, cough, fever, generally they tend to ask me, doctor, what should I take when I'm having cold, cough? What is a better food? Doctor, I want to lose weight. What is the thing which I can regularly consume? So for all this, I would like to tell you mudga is very better. So you can have mudga as soup, you can have moong dal, you can have moong dal khichdi, you can have several forms of it on regular basis, at least weekly twice. It's must for vegetarians to have any kind of pulse at least weekly twice, because that is the only source of protein you are going to have properly. Is there any ill effect of taking pulses on regular basis? Yes, it is. So that is, you can take it in a less quantity. If you take only that in like large quantity of dal, that is again not good. Why? Because dal or pulses have this quality of increasing little bit of gaseous distension in the body. So that's why you are supposed to take it in a limited quantity, well cooked at house. And third is Saindava. So what is Saindava? Saindava is the lavana, the salt. So there are, according to Ayurveda, 5 salts are mentioned: Saindava, Samudra, Audbida, Vida, and Roma. So if you go towards Saindava, it is the best salt consumed. Generally what we are consuming, whatever company salt we are consuming, is the Samudra lavana, the salt which is extracted from the seas, but it is not very beneficial. So the salt has this quality of entering into the minutest channels into the body, into the shrotas, and clearing them. So most of us don't know that salt has this potency of clearing the toxic waste even from the minutest channels of the body. It is so potent that it clears your shrotas, it clears all your body toxic waste. So which salt? Or all the salts doing the same? No, it is not true. Only Saindava lavana is having this medicinal property to do this. So Saindava lavana, people say taste mein itna acha nahi hai, or you know, does it change the food taste, or why should we take, or things like that. Taste, our family has been using it since so many years, and we have not observed any change in taste. Little bit, thoda bahut हाँ होता है, but then it's okay, no. If you're going to stay healthier for longer run, if your kidneys are going to be healthy, if you're not going to get blood pressure in the longer run, why not shift to a better thing when you know what is better? And it is not just doing Shroto Vishodhana, it is also good for Ranaropana, it is good for many other. It also helps in strengthening skin tissues to make you look younger, firm. It increases appetite, it improves digestion, it helps. This is one more thing which we have to consider is it regulates the melatonin in the body. So melatonin is something which is responsible for our sleep pattern. So many people tell my sleep is disturbed, and you know we have bad dreams, or we have something wrong with our sleep cycle. So salt has this melatonin which helps in regulating the sleep. So coming to next one is Amlaki. What is Amlaki? So the botanical name of Amlaki is Emlica officinalis from Euphorbiaceae family. It is nothing but हमारा आमला जो हम लेते हैं, but we generally take once in a year if someone gives us, or कहीं पे दिखा और कभी खाने का मन किया तो कभी कभी खाते हैं, but this is something which should be consumed on daily basis. This is so beneficial, it is to our body, that it rejuvenates our cells in the body. So although we all know due to corona we are more concerned about vitamin C, vitamin D, this is the finest source of vitamin C which can be consumed on daily basis. And just not replenishing the body, it rejuvenates the body. See, we have early aging, early wrinkling, early graying of the hair. For all this, Amla works as an efficacious drug, which is very, very useful and beneficial. Amla ki not just having all this, it also has anti-inflammatory things, anti-inflammatory properties. It is hepatoprotective. It helps in eliminating the free radicals from the body, helping in longevity of the life, healthy and good skin in your body also. So it's a wonderful drug in Ayurveda. So please do make sure that you add little bit of amla, either in amla candy, or if you are going into kids, or amla as such, at least weekly, twice into your diet, because it's very beneficial.